Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. Hello, this is Divine Sunshine coming to you with a reading about what's going on. I just want to get a finger on the pulse, and this is a general. So if you're watching this, this could be for divine feminine or divine masculine energies. So the overall energies that we have here is, I got to be gentle because I know I'm kind of rough. Clear. Is the sun. So we have the sun card. Wanting everything underneath the sun by emotions is at the center of it. Wanted to emotionally, we want to walk away from something because we want to be in our bliss as well. But also kind of looking back, almost like Salt's wife, looking back in the Bible at the past to see about, asking in some ways, is something going to come with us? And then also our communication, our throat chakra, there's something that needs to be communicated. This is where we are. So some of us feel like in some ways we want everything underneath the sun, but we feel emotionally we might have to walk away. And in our divine masculine energies, we feel like, hey, we're going to have to speak on these things. We're going to have to, in the world, make it more so in physical manifestation as far as how this is going to be showing up for us. So this is where we are. We've got to get into that space that we are doing that. And really wielding this, Gabriel is about communications. He is the angel that you will call on if you need help with you communicating what's going on. So what's actually going on if we're talking about just the journey? So let's talk about that. What's going on with the journey right now that's getting us into this kind of, I said, head space? There is some temptations going on. I looked at somebody else's thing and they were talking about the different temptations that was going on. I would say when it comes to the masculine energies, there is a temptation going on as far as trying to gain some, I see an apple here, trying to gain some more knowledge. Rather is, well, I'm going to try this relationship out just so I could be able to say I gained some more knowledge. I'm going to go after the 2.0 so I can gain some more knowledge. I'm maybe going to try out and put in this resume for another job so I can gain some knowledge. Just get my feet wet, see if other people want me. There's that temptation to kind of like to deviate from the course. This is where we are. There's some temptations and other things calling us. I got other desires, some things that maybe I might want to try out. This is what's going on. We got sucker, okay? Right now, some of us might feel like we have been hoodwinked. I would say right now when you're talking about the emotions, this is not a good time to trust our emotions because we got a lot of these planetary shifts that's going on. And it's going to make us feel like a sucker. We can't trust our feelings at this moment. We got to kind of wait, if they say about engaging in stuff. Really not knowing if it's really the divine truth. We're moving out of the retrograde, but there's some other things that's coming in. You got this full moon. You got these other things. I'm hearing them saying some shadow aspects. We're in the shadow of it, which means it's still here. It has not left. When we're talking about dealing with those things. So again, you've got to kind of watch it as far as really trusting your emotions at this point. There's some duality that's actually going on right now on our journey. Some of us is feeling one way. We kind of trying to, and I see the rainbow here. So that means we're trying to bring union here. This union aspect of bringing both of the sides together. And some of us a little bit duality. They're saying it's a little bit too much in the feminine, not enough in the masculine, too much in the masculine, not enough into the feminine. So we've got to kind of watch that as well while we're on this journey, how we got to be able to marry, they're saying, the two of them. There's some toxicity here going on. Some of them that I'm saying this toxicity is coming on is that we know it's a old Indian, Native American Indian saying that, you know, old man found a snake on the side of the road. He was frozen. He brought him in. You know, he nurtured him, hold him to his bosom. He put him by the fire to warm him up. And then when he went to go, I think, pick him up or touch him again, the snake bit him. And so the snake said, well, you took the risk. You knew what I was when you took me in. So, you know, the thing is some of the things we know the nature of things, and we kind of got to watch it as far as what things we are allowing to take in, what things we are not allowing, how we're putting up like bad barriers, not borderlines, boundaries. Thank you. Bad boundaries up to things that we should put boundaries up to, and the things that we don't put boundaries to, we should be putting boundaries to, and we kind of flip-flopping on that. So we got to kind of watch that as far as that toxicity. And then also watching ourselves, they're saying, is that we being a source of toxicity, not even to ourselves, to maybe other people too. And so we've got to watch how we're doing that. It's saying bring to me about some people, and that's a little bit off the scale, but also saying toxins in the body. Maybe some of us, because of what's going on, this might be a good time for us to even be doing a toxic flush. This came to me too as well, holding that in. Transparent. That's interesting. In order for us to be able, and they're saying, and it's got this rainbow, this union or this coming together, we have to be first transparent to ourselves. We have to be transparent to other people. In order to, it's like you get what you get. You know, whatever you give out is what you're going to get back in return. So if you're not being transparent and with others, this is kind of coming up. Some of us want these, really it to be shown out in the universe, like, hey, you know what, if you are not a friend and you're a foe, I really wish that you really just kind of tell me, where's your head at? Where are you on this journey? Dealing with whoever it is, person, place, or thing. We really want to get to the point that we're saying it's got to be some transparency. I want to look down to the bare bones. I want the bare facts all the way down to, I can't be, you know, almost like an airport scanner. They're looking and saying, now you carrying any drugs on your body or anything like that. It's like, I want to see everything before I know what's the next step I need to do. And like I said, friend. Some of us might be relying on friends, somebody really to kind of help us. We're kind of feeling some of that part of this nurturing, really want somebody to kind of reach out and give us that hug that we want. And this is where we are on this journey, wanting that sense of somebody to really come and to help out on that, okay? Let me do this here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me tell these kids they got 10 minutes. Okay, so this is one thing in which that there's a thing of wanting to come together. There is a point of wanting to have an alliance with union, alliance with self. Some of us are kind of tired of this battlefield. I'm hearing this song say, love is a battlefield. Just tired of being a battlefield within ourselves. We're tired of battling for who's got rights, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, within and so without. There's one who really wanted to come together, but just don't know what are the steps that I need to actually take in order for us to form this alliance. I'm seeing here, and this is interesting, they like a pinky square. Our pinky swear. Some of us like, I want you to promise that we're going to actually get through this. I want you to promise this is actually going to happen. We're going to come in union. There's some things that out in the universe, we're on this journey and wishing that this actually, we want us to actually achieve these things, but we want to be promised that it's going to be happening. and form an alliance with that and come into union. So there's some things that we've got to work within ourselves to really make sure that the divine feminine and divine masculine energies are coming together as one within ourselves. So within, so without. So here to bring us there. So in order for that here, which is within, to go to there, which is without, we've got to bring those things together. All right then, so now let's look and see as far as what kind of advice does the romance angels give us. And we wrap it up. Clear. Okay. You deserve love. So what this tells me here is that, again, we've got to get like the goddess Diana, which is to become laser beam. In order for us to be able to have this very thing, where it's a person, place, a thing, this job, this person, this relationship, maybe moving into whatever kind of house that you want or whatever like that, you've got to get into the heart of residency of understanding that you deserve love. So in deserving love, what does that mean? You've got to get into that heart space in which you feel it. First thing, like I'm doing the manifestation thing, which is she's saying to feel it, have it resonate in your heart, see yourself in it. Then bring it into the surfing, bring it into the next dimension. When you open, you close your eyes, and you're picturing all this stuff. You're getting in touch with your heart. This is it. I feel the love. I feel me being with the loved one. I see us going out on dates or whatever it is like that. Or I see myself on this job and people give me praise and stuff like that. And then, you know, you open up your eyes and you stay into that feeling. You feel that you are one with that. That is, again, understanding that you deserve, because to me, it's all in the heart space. It starts in the heart. But understanding that this is going to go against the way you're doing it, has to go against what you currently are thinking, currently feeling emotionally, because some of us are saying, I'm not worthy, like Wayne's World, you know, I'm not worthy. And, you know, at the same time, he's saying, but I am. But there's a conflict. There's got to be a point that one has to outrule the other. You've got to really become target laser beam. That goes back to the same thing about the summer solstice, where it told us to pull back and look at the whole totality of what we are doing or what's actually occurring before we make the next move, so we can be able to afford to have that movement. Once we do that, angels and guides, they see here, they have our back. They're talking to us, they're leading us, they're guiding us, knowing that, you know, again, making sure that we're doing things for our highest good. Okay, let's get a clarifier about how they want us to do this deserve. I know they say know that you are lovable, because again, like I said, there is some chaos and conflict right now. This is why they're telling us to do this, because again, we want this freedom. Anytime I see a zebra there and a giraffe represents that you're playing yourself small. You're not going as large as you should be, because sometimes I always feel like sometimes giraffes is like, oh my God, I'm so tall. Maybe if I make myself small like the elephant or any other kind of animals, I should be like the other animals. I don't know why I always feel like that's in a spirit, but you know, you say, no, you're regal. You got that beautiful long neck. And, you know, and everything that's beautiful, long legs. Why do you want to be anything but a giraffe? And so this is what it is, because I'm looking at this trying to fake itself like it's a horse. No, you might belong to the horse family, but you're not a horse, of course. So this is what you have to do, is own yourself, own your divinity. Know that's exactly who you are. And then also knowing that right now at this point is conflict and chaos, because there's nothing going on around you that is helping you to really understand. No landmarkers, no nothing. Nothing is growing. It seems like its appearance that it's not doing anything. But however, you have to know that there are things going on behind the scenes that you just don't know about. So don't worry about how things looking like very chaotic. Become the calm in the middle of the storm. Find a way in which you can be able to center and ground yourself. Understand you want this freedom, but then understand truly who you are, which is divine. All right, then that's the end of this quick little thing here, because I want to try to get some of these things out, because I will be going out of town this week. And so I want to make sure that you all are getting this stuff. So again, if you're looking for a reading, for a GPS reading, it's $17.17. Please remember also that we are doing the July, the Sunshine, Divine Sunshine Leadership Circle. That is for $25. We're using the book by Angel S. Simmons. It's a 52-day course, which is done in 7 weeks. Every week we will have a Zoom meeting, or we'll meet together and have a support. And every now and then we'll have some guest speakers. They will come in. You have to go. The $25 does not include the book. You have to do that for $10. She said you can get the book for $10 over there at Angel, over at www.angelsSimmons.com. And you will be able to get that. Even if you, if you even Google search that, it is. But you can go over there to get her book, angelsimmons.com. Go get her book over there, and we will be used as reference. Even if you don't have the book and you can't purchase the book, being in and us talking about it, you'll pretty much get a good reference as to what's going on each day, because I have the breakdown of each day for it. So again, that would be really something good basis for you to be able to get in the circle and listen to us weekly and get some of that good vibration. It's always good when we come together. You meet off of each other's synergy. You help uplift each other up. Again, it's always almost like biblical. It said that when 2 or 3 gather together, I'm in the midst of it. Source is always there. So you always want to get yourself into some kind of group or some kind of way where you got a lot of divines together, because you plug into each other and you uplift and you intensify even and upgrade your own energy as well. So again, go to divineunisouls11.co and get that as well. And then also if you're interested in getting a past life regression session or a MAT, well, it is a session which is you look at the metaphysical and the anatomy, metaphysical anatomy technique, which looks at the trauma and the pain in your body and how to be able to release those things which you are harboring the trauma inside your body. That's why you have those pains showing up. Okay, so you can go to Ashanti, www.ashantiwellnesscenter.com to get that information. All right, then, as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, namago. Love you, and I'll be talking to you real soon.